Yeah, man.
My ref, how's it going, Benny?
I just failed my FA qualification for reffing.
I'm not surprised after your performance in the first
My
one.
performance was great, man.
I'm sure people disagree, but this is why you're not qualified.
Yeah,
but you know,
fuck
I
you, man.
appreciate the efforts. I thank you. If you ain't doing it again, I thank you.
Oh, fuck doing it again anyway.
I thank you, which is why we've now got. Well, last year we had 3
Whoa,
FA refs.
whoa.
So
What is CBL Cup?
okay, cool. Yeah, let's not jump the gun here. So CBL Cup, it's a tournament that I created for people to play football, and a lot of people play football, but it's more just like a friendly kickabout. I like there to be a reason to play. I like it to be competitive, fun, and just want to win something, like work towards an end goal. Don't get me wrong, I play a lot of football just for fun, but let's have a place to hone in our competitive side and make the most of it.
How did it come about, though?
So I started playing football a bit late in life. Growing up, I see smoking already. I was a bit of a big boy, so that meant I was in. that meant that I was in goal a lot of the time. So I didn't really enjoy that as much. I didn't get to play out much. So it meant that I never really played football. I have like a few memories of playing like for a team, but like 2 or 3 I can think of.
And how old were you then?
The first one was in year 6. I remember I scored a goal. And my dad.
All right, enough of the lies.
I swear to you, I remember I scored a goal. I was gassed. I scored a goal and I was over the moon. My dad was there as well. I remember that. That's one of my cool memories. Another time was when I played for another team. My first football top was Lawrence, number 4. And that's why number 4 is my favourite number. So, Law Star, I always put number 4 in the back now. And funny enough, my favourite position is right back, which is number 4, right?
Whoa. Don't jump the gun,
I'm
man.
just assuming here. I'm assuming. I don't know football that well, but I play a lot.
No, I'm not talking about that. The number's fine.
Yeah.
It's just, right back. We ain't even got to that question yet.
We'll get there.
So how did it come about?
And then when I started working outside of uni, I started playing football with my friends. Then before you know it, they invited me to other games. So I started playing a lot more football. Then I got invited to an 11s team, West London Warriors. Shout out Barney, shout out West London Warriors every time. My first 11-side team I played for ever. And this was at the age like 24, 25. So
Late bloomer.
yeah, so I started playing with them and I enjoyed it a lot. And I was like, you know what? Let me play with my friends outside as well. Because everyone says I'm a baller, I'm sick of football. So let me create somewhere where we can all play. So I was like, let me do an 11-side game. So I got a list of people. And that list got to maybe 35 to 40 people, which is a lot of people. And on the phone, they were like, why don't you do a football tournament? And it was like a light bulb moment. This makes a bit more sense, actually. Let me do a tournament instead. So I said, hey, I'm going to call you back later. I made a couple of calls for the list of people. And they were like, yeah, I'm down. But the interesting thing is a lot of people say I'm down for stuff. But I feel like if someone is in there to execute, actually make sure it happens, it's not happening. But with me, if I want to do something, I'm going to do what I can to make sure it happens. Because I want to do this. So I booked the pitch, get everything ready to go, had the first tournament. But before we even had the tournament, there was a couple of hiccups. For example, the pitch wasn't the right pitch. It wasn't bookable.
Wasn't the right pitch. What's the right pitch?
If I remember, I can't remember exactly, but I think I booked another pitch, but it was an issue with the booking. So I remember this. It was like 3 days before the tournament. There was no pitch. The pitch I had wasn't booked.
3-4 days.
Yeah, it didn't get booked.
I mean, you love leaving it late, but that's
I know,
late.
crazy, innit? So I remember I was actually cycling around around North London. I remember going through every single pitch. I actually had a line bike and I cycled around like. So I don't know if I've ever told anyone this actually, but I don't tell you this.
I thought you were using that bike, not a line bike.
No. I was actually using the line bike.
No, I'm pretty sure you rang me while you were cycling around.
So I was cycling around London looking for pitches and I finally found one that was big enough, good enough. It was like it could work. So I had that pitch to go.
Wait, hold on. Why are you cycling around instead of Googling?
I did. I googled it, but I was going to all of them just to actually see the facilities.
Oh, you wanted to actually see
So I wanted to see them to make sure it was good enough. Because I don't want to have, like, that's the kind of person, I'm not going to just book anything. I want to actually make sure it's good. So I'd go exactly. So I go to different pitches, make sure it's big enough, make sure it's capacity, make sure I like the size of the goals, and make sure the AstroTurf was good as well because...
Don't want injuries, man.
Bro, listen, there's a pitch in Mile End, that pitch is awful. So I was like,
that pitch is crazy.
I don't want that for my tournament.
No.
I don't want that. So I found the pitch was good enough and it went well. I really enjoyed it. Everyone else enjoyed it. It was a good tournament and I learned a lot.
Fantastic refereeing.
Huh? From who?
Fantastic referee.
Hey, listen, I appreciate you for refereeing. Ain't never gonna be done again, but I appreciate you.
Let's skip that one.
Yeah, we'll skip that. We won't talk about that, but yeah, so that was how it all started, and people really enjoyed it. So I done it again, and for the next one, all the things that didn't go well. I found ways to mitigate it and to work on it, just to improve it for the next one. So here we are, CBL Cup 3.
CBL Cup 3. So how was last year's one?
Last year was good. My team made it to the final.
Of course, the team that you joined for 4 minutes of playing time in the final.
Listen.
4 minutes of playing time.
I always was
You
on
really
that.
scored though. I'll respect you for that.
I was on the team. What, if I didn't want to score?
No, of course I respect you for nearly scoring.
Oh yeah,
because first year you gave away the ball when they won.
Whoa, we didn't talk about that one. But you know, people don't notice that. You know, I don't think did I lose the ball. I actually had the clip, but I think I might delete it.
Hey, you said it.
I think I might delete it. I mean, it's not. You can't watch it right here. I'm gonna put the box. You can't watch it right here. But again, for the final, you can see again on this one.
Pop up the clip right here.
Right here. You want to see the clip?
You lose the ball.
Me losing
and
the
then
ball.
they're winning.
You want to see? Okay, cool. This is the clip right here of me. You know what? I just remember exactly. So the ball came out. I tried to do a quick pass to get the attack, but intercepted.
Not too bad.
So well, anyway.
I mean, if you lose up the field,
the footage will show what happened. But anyway, the second year, Steve Alders, shout out Marvin. We made it to the final again.
Did you say we?
Yeah, that's my team, Steve Alders.
Oh, you're a Frenchman, yeah.
So Steve Alders made it to the final again. It was a good tournament. It was a lot of fun. Timings worked perfectly. This time, we had 3 pitches, which means 3 games happening at the same time. And that, for me, is so important if you're doing a tournament. Because I want teams to be playing more than they're waiting around. Because there's nothing worse than having like a full days of football and you're playing for like 20 minutes and you're off for like half an hour, 45 minutes. But if you're going to get tired, you're going to lose motivation, you're not going to want to play. So
especially
I try to
when they're paying money to
exactly,
play.
roll it on quick. So it's a good Friday. I don't want to spend the whole... I mean, I want to play football and have fun, but I don't want to spend the whole day there. You might want to go to church, spend time with your family. Just have fun playing football, then enjoy the rest of your day. I'm not there to take away your whole day. I want you to... If I could, I want everyone to win the prize, but there's only one winner. So
why would you want everyone?
I can't. No,
this isn't primary school. I know you started football late, but
I know it's a lie. I want everyone. There's only one winner at the end of the day. There's only one prize.
I want to see passion.
I want to see people wanting to win. All right,
100%. So you said this is primarily for fun.
Yeah,
but it's competitive.
Yes.
So how do you maintain that fun aspect without ruining it and making it too passionate, too competitive? Is there a skill ceiling? What are we doing right here?
There's 2 parts to that, actually. So to make it fun, what I do is I like to make videos. I like to do artwork and do all sorts of stuff. So before, like a week before or so, I create like just videos, or I jot stuff from the chat to get people like excited. Like I say things, like make people feel like it's a real football. It is real football.
Get them hyped up, man.
But I get it hyped up. So last year I done a video about what team I'm playing for.
But we are going to start with transfer news because there's a lot of it floating around. Delighted to say we can speak to our European football expert.
Yo, what's good? What's good?
Hey Lawrence, you looking forward to Friday?
Man, I'm looking forward to it. We've got a good tournament going. CBL Cup reloaded. 10 teams coming down, so should be a fun day of good competitive football.
What are the teams that we should be looking out for?
There's a lot of good teams coming, I'll be honest with you. We see a lot more newcomers, new teams coming. We've got people like JJ, Issa, Martin, Mandler, Halo FC, all the different teams coming back, so should be a good day.
Is there anybody that's been talking smack?
Who isn't talking smack? That's the key question. Everyone's bringing their best game, so I know it's going to be a fun day, but I'm going to let you know this now. Martin, David, JJ, Issa, you lot getting spun. I'm be honest with you.
And the $1 million question on people's lips is, what team are you playing for?
That's a good question. Everyone wants to play with me, but who don't want to play with, you'll find out on the day when I take the trophy home. Everyone, see you there on Friday, sharp and on time. God bless.
Trying to like edit a video, small little one, just to say what team I'm playing for. Just adding some of the captains saying, "Oh, you're gonna get spun." Just a bit of banter. I create like documents to say, "Okay, players to watch," like a scout report. I say like comments, like if it was a news article, like, "Oh, these rivalries are gonna get settled. This a new transfer, whatever." So
you're taking a lot of inspiration from like films and stuff.
Oh
They
yeah,
do,
of course, yeah.
Pre-releases, teasers,
that's the thing.
trailers.
Exactly. Because I want it to be fun. At the end, they want it to be like, I want people to take it serious, but not too serious.
They don't want to injure each other, but they want to win.
There's like a thin line, right? That's one thing I learned from the first one. So in the first one, I was like, I'm cool with slide tackles. But then
I tried to tell you.
You did tell me don't do it.
Great ref, by the way.
You did tell me. And I actually saw someone was a slide tackle, so I was like, right, it was a rough one. But I was like, you know what? We're not pros. So from going forward, I said no slide tackles. Slide tackles is not allowed. It's not really like
It's not a
worth
seven-a-side
it.
thing anyway.
It's just it's fun. Like I get it's competitive, but listen, you ain't got to do a slide tackle to no. It's just it's not that deep. Like so, no slide tackles. Slide tackles aren't allowed.
Awesome.
So yeah. So what was the question you asked again?
Primarily for fun.
Yeah.
How do you maintain that fun?
Yeah. So
Skill ceiling.
So the fun bit, just creating videos and having like small little banter in the chat. And I like to encourage, I like to instigate. For example, I
A bit of
know
banter here and there.
Marvin and Martin. So that's Steve Alders and they're always Uptown. He changed his name. They're now Bitcoin FC.
BTC,
And
yeah.
again, I love Martin because he's on it as well. The reason he says he changed team is because he's got serious funding for new players.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I mean, they didn't do too badly last
They
year.
done well last year. Listen, Yems,
Striker.
star striker. And see Yems, yeah, he, this is words from Martin, from the captain, not me. Yems, I don't know if he knows it yet, but he's on a death row contract. 360 deal.
That's a 720.
He ain't going nowhere. So Martin's going.
Even in the next life, he's playing for mine.
Mine's going locked up. Then no one can take Yems, and I hear it. Because he was a top goal scorer.
How many did he bag?
I think he scored either 7 or 8.
Solid.
And bear in mind.
Shout out R9, man.
Bear in mind, right? For the tournament, which is actually quite, you can take how you want, but there weren't that many goals scored. Most games are lasting between, I think Grapes were like 15, and then the Sens were like 20 to half an hour, and no game was more than 3-0. There's no goal more than 3-goal deficit. I don't think.
I don't remember.
Not that there might have been maybe like 4-2s or like a 2-1, but there weren't like
a couple consolations, but it wasn't no close.
There was no like
bangers
7
where
nils.
7-6s.
There's none of that.
Yeah.
So to get 7 goals is pretty good.
You need a demon striker, man. So if you're watching this video, you know what you have to do, man. You have to get a demon striker.
And a good goalkeeper. Because remember, the 7 didn't concede
Pembroke,
one.
Man.
Wait, did they concede or did they?
No, he was good though.
No,
Pembroke.
but did they concede throughout the tournament? I think I can't remember. But either way, if they conceded, it wasn't a lot.
Yeah.
They didn't let
And
him
he
lot
was
goals.
Golden Glove.
And in the
man.
final, no goal. Penalties.
It depends.
But it depends in the final last year. So that for me said it was tight.
Shout out Pembroke, man.
But another point about teams. So, like I said, I want it to be fun. But what about people taking it a bit serious? It's good. Don't get me wrong, it's good. Because now, what I've realised from the first one, the year one, people say, I know, it's just a small little tournament, it's a little bit of a laugh, whatever. I didn't take it too serious. The people were like, hang on a second, this is serious. So for CBL Cup 2, a lot of teams done, I had to call like a restructuring. So Laddie's team, for example, well, I can't remember what they were called in the first year, but he changed his name to the 7. And
Steve-O Youngers.
Oh, Steve Youngers. So the first mistake they made was they brought too many people. I remember.
They did.
They had like 15 or something, or 16 or something dumb, because Laddie was just saying
Someone's
yes.
not playing.
Yeah. So I was saying, Laddie was saying yes to everyone. He was saying, yeah, come. It's cool. Like, lo and behold, this is something else I learned. There's a cap now. You can't have that many people in one team. Because people back to me like, oh, I didn't get much playing time. I was like, listen, that's not my fault. That's between you and your captain. And I think that's not fair. Like I said, I want it to be fun. So if you've got a team of 15, I wish you had told me like the day before, or even on the day. I would have said, you know what? 2 teams.
But at that time, first tournament, you're thinking more the merrier.
Yeah, exactly. I wasn't really thinking logistics properly. That's one thing to learn when you do your first little event. And I learned that, you know what? Let's make it a cap, because it's cool, it needs to be fun. And if you've got that many people on the team, listen, there's 1, you're not going to get enough playing time. 2, you're not going to know what works or what doesn't work well, because you're always changing and chopping things up. And 3, some might not get into their stride until the last 5 minutes. And now you want to take them off. Now they're going to get cold. They're not playing anymore. So yeah, Laddie's a team done restructuring. So for the next year, I think he brought 9 players, maybe 10, I can't remember exactly. But I brought way less players, and a lot of people that brought first year, I didn't see them again. Hey,
They're not around no more, man.
I'm not there to invite players, I'm there to invite teams. So if they want to bring anyone, I'm sorry, I want everyone to come again. If Laddie dropped you from your team, or if any captain dropped you from your team, feel free to bring your own. Because that happened last year. Yeah, people.
What's the motto of the tournament?
This one is CBL Cup 3, something to prove.
Something to prove. What does that mean to you? What does that
So
mean?
it means that everyone's got something to prove. So, for example, I know there's players who were in teams last year that they're not in a team anymore.
They're not in that same team.
No. They're bringing a team.
So there's some rivalries coming in.
They got something to prove.
Something to
They got something to
prove.
prove. Certain players, no disrespect, they ain't been selected yet. I don't think some people don't know it yet. They're not coming back. They don't know because they're like
They're expecting the invite, but it's not coming
captains
through.
are thinking, I got something to prove. Last year I didn't do too good. I got something to prove. I'm not a bummy team. Because there was teams out there like the team that won team that didn't too well. Listen, Joe, I have to put you on the spot here. Yeah, a team I thought a team I thought would do well. Joe's team, 1 point. 1 point.
When?
The whole tournament, they got 1 point.
No, they didn't.
Well, they got 0.
What, you think they drew?
They lost every game.
Bro, body slammed.
Yeah, right, Joe. So Joe is someone that's got something to prove. So he's
very prideful.
He's coming back with a new team, and I don't think certain man, no, they're not coming back. Players, I say players. Double check with your captain if you're coming back. Just make sure. If you ain't coming back, message me. I can find you another team, or you can bring your own. I'm happy
and if
either
they
way.
do come, what happens? Can you create a new team for them and draft them in?
I have people who are like, they want to come, they've only got, let's say, 4 or 5 people. Or they're like, they want to come by themselves. So them players, I keep them in like a pool. And then what I do is I say, what position do you play? Then I create like a team of ringers. And to be fair, the team of ringers done all right last year. They were good. I think they came like 6th out of 10. Brum FC.
I think they were 4th, you know.
Nah, they weren't 4th. They weren't 4th was do you like Declan Rice, Thames' team.
Yeah.
But to be fair, I told them man they had fun. They played well. I think they were a bit lower than the last game. Like, do you want to play one more to decide through for that? Nah, they called it. So I said, no, fair enough.
Very defense-heavy team, if I remember correctly.
But they were good though. They were good. They were solid.
They were solid.
They were a solid
But they were
team.
defense-heavy. If this happens, you need a bad boy demon striker.
And
you need Haaland.
No. You need Yems.
So what can we expect this year? What can we expect
So this
from
year,
CBL Cup 3?
CBL Cup 3, something to prove. Competition. Or let's say rephrase that. The quality is going to be higher because people know what to expect now. They know that this is fun, but they know I want to win. They know it's competitive. So people are now recruiting new players, restructuring again. They found out what worked, what didn't work. One thing that worked really well last year was captains not playing.
Why is that though?
So the teams in the final, the 7 and Marvin's team, so Steve Olders, that was the final. Marvin didn't play, Larry didn't play. So what that meant is they were on the sidelines watching their team. So they're not in a place of, they're not in a place thinking, how can I want to play, I want to jump on. No. They were like, all right, cool, you know what? Let's change the back three. You know what? I can see this ain't working. That's what. So they were controlling the whole entire team, just restructuring it as required. And for me, I think that makes a massive difference having that. So if captains are listening, if you want to sit on the sidelines and push a team, I'll definitely say that works. Or if you want to be a player manager, be a manager first. Don't think I want to be on the pitch unless you are the guy on your team. I mean, you know what? Every team do what you want. But having someone with that managerial role makes a difference. And keepers. Having a good keeper makes a difference because that will stop a lot of goals. And having a good striker. I mean, that's obvious, right? The most obvious thing.
Keepers and strikers are the main thing, really. They can really change it.
100%.
So last couple of questions. What do you have to prove?
What do I have to prove? What do I have to prove? That I can actually play football.
Yeah.
You know what? I can play football. What do I have to prove? That... You know what? That's a good question. What do I have to prove for the tournament?
You said everyone's got something to prove.
I've got something to prove. Listen, I'm a striker. I can score. I play right wing. So
you haven't scored in your own cup yet.
Exactly. So I've got to prove that I can score. That I can bag goals. That's my goal. That's my goal this year.
Now, last question.
Let's hear it.
I don't know if you're ready for this question.
Let's hear it.
Are we going to see you in the final again?
Listen. My job in the tournament is to make sure it runs smoothly. Okay.
But if they see you in the last 2 minutes in the final...
Now, you know what? This year, I'm going to make sure I get minutes in early on.
Yeah?
In the group stages.
You want to contribute and pretend to contribute?
No, listen, I'm on your team. You're going to make it far. Yeah, because Steve Orr's been in the finals last 2 years. That's nothing to do with me.
I have to respect it, man.
They are a good team, though.
Good team.
They are a very good team.
Well done.
Bodden wasn't there in the first year, was he?
Of course he was.
Was he?
Yeah, man.
So if you want to sign up, link in bio or link in description. Yeah, we're gonna put it up there, right? Yeah, link right there. So CBL Cup 3 website's now live. You can register to play, and I look forward to seeing everyone there.
Shout out CBL, man.
CBL Cup 3, man, something to prove.